Hi, bit of a technophobe here. I recently learned how to do a YouTube video using my webcam on my laptop. So this is going to assume you've already uh, created a YouTube account and that you have already created a YouTube channel on that account. Okay, so you're on your own for those two steps. Now, how do you, I'm going to tell you the simple steps to make a YouTube video using your webcam, not how to dress it up, just the simple steps. Took me a long time to figure this stuff out. Maybe I can save you some time, okay? So, step one, you go to your start. That's the button usually in your lower left-hand side of your screen. You click that, and nope, that won't work. You won't find anything there probably. Back up. You're just going to go in that little, it says type here the search box next to the start button. You just type in webcam. When you do that, it's going to say camera app will be up there. One of the things you can click. The click camera app. Okay, so there you are. All you need to do now is click the film button. Well, before you do that though, wait, maybe you better make sure your picture is, you're just going to do a simple, you just do a presentation, say hi to people, whatever. Make sure your head is in the center of the screen. Okay, so you might want to tilt your uh, uh, screen up or down. Oh, there we go. Okay, or you might want to turn it left or right. Oh, there we go. Get that thing. Get yourself in the middle. Okay. Okay. So at this point, you're ready to film. You click the film button. Well, where's the film button? That's on the right-hand side. It's just a circle with kind of the picture of a camera on it. Just click that. Now you can't start yet. You look at the bottom of that screen. It'll start out. It'll say 0000. Well, so it hasn't started yet. It might take 5 seconds. Takes much longer than that. Something's probably going wrong. You have to restart. Maybe you sat there too long trying to figure out what's going on. It'll just kind of time out. So you start over again. Okay, so you click the film button. After like 5 seconds, it starts counting. 1, 2, 3. So it's rolling. It's rolling film. So now you start your presentation. Okay, talking, whatever. Okay, so what if you need to pause in the middle of it? Well, this point where you did have a film button, now it's a stop button. You don't want to hit that. You just want to pause it. The stop button's a red circle with a red square in it. At least on my screen. This is Windows 10, by the way. Just above that, there's a smaller circle with two vertical lines. That's the pause button. If you click that, it'll stop the video. I mean, okay, so you can go do whatever you need to do, adjust something. Okay. Then we're ready to roll film again. Just hit the pause button again. And okay. Now, when you are done making your film, you hit the stop button. Okay. So hit the stop button, and you'll notice that the time at the bottom of your screen stops counting. And you need to note that. As for you'll need it later. You need to know if you stopped it at 4 minutes and 20 seconds, you need to know that. Okay, for next step. Okay. So you've stopped your film. Doesn't matter if you get out of that window or not at this point. Now you're going to go to start this time. Yeah, the little flag looking thing in the lower left hand corner. You're going to click start, and several things will come up, and one of those things will be pictures. The pictures is not in documents like you might think. No, just below where it says documents, it's going to say pictures. You click on pictures. and then you click on film roll. Okay. Okay. Filming. Okay. See exactly where I am on here. Yeah, you click on camera roll. Excuse me, you got to double click on it. You got to double click on it. Okay. So then you're going to see some icons, and hopefully one of the icons is the film you just made. Might only be one there if this is the first time you ever use this. Maybe you made a test one. Okay. If you just slide your cursor over those icons, it's going to show you the length. That will identify to you that it's the right one. Okay. So now you at that time you can name it by right-clicking it and just put in a name, hit enter. Now you got a name for it. Okay. If you made some tests before you made your real one, maybe you want to put your cursor over that one. You find the one that's only 10 seconds long. You made for a test. Right-click on that one, hit delete, get rid of it. You want a bunch of garbage sitting there for later, right? So, okay, so now you've identified where your video is. You know which one it is that you want to put on YouTube. Okay. So now you open up YouTube. Open up another window. Go to YouTube, and you click on your picture. This is your channel picture. Remember, you already have a YouTube account. You've made your YouTube channel. The YouTube picture may just be a round circle with a letter in it, for instance. So you click on that, probably in the upper right-hand corner. Okay. Now, then after you click on that, you get a menu sitting there on the right side of your screen. And one of those menu items is going to say, see here, I think it says YouTube Studio. Let me see if I got that right. Okay, click on your picture, maybe. Choose YouTube Studio. Aha, YouTube Studio. Okay, now inside YouTube Studio, you click the Create button, which is basically a picture of a camera, right? And then it's going to give you a couple of choices, one of which is Upload Video. You click that. Okay, now you're going to see this big arrow on your screen, upward pointing arrow, and it's asking for a video to go there. Now you still have your camera roll open. You drag and drop the right icon onto that arrow, and you've just done the transfer. At this point, YouTube is starting to process your video, but there's some more steps. Okay, it's going to, in a few moments, it's going to come up, and you're going to see toward the left, kind of middle of your screen, it's going to be a highlighted area. And it's asking you to put a title there. Title is mandatory at this point. So you got to put subtitle. Put number 1 on there, number 2. You can edit it later. Just put something there for a title, okay? And then go down the right-hand corner and click Next. It won't go to the next screen at that point because it'll demand that you put in yes or no for the question. The question being, is this for children? Okay, and that means you're not creating this for children as your primary audience. That's all it means, okay? Because there's some rules for those type of videos. So long as you're not creating it for children as your audience, you can click no on that button. Now click next again, and it'll go to another screen. Click next again. You don't need to do anything. You can always go back and edit a lot of stuff later. And then you click save, same spot. It's all in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. And then you'll get this box come up for sharing stuff, various platforms. Just close that out. You can always, again, you can do that kind of thing later. Okay, you've just created your video. Okay. Now Now, at this point, you're in your YouTube studio. On the left-hand side, you will see some menu items. The second one down says video. You click on that, and it gives you a list of your videos, what their status are. Okay, well, assuming maybe someone else made one for you, you didn't know how to do it. Someone else did this for you. Well, now you're doing it yourself. Maybe there's other ones there, but you look at the one you just made, and you'll notice that it's uploading. Takes a while. Even though you have really fast internet speed, your internet provider may only put a little bit for uploads, because mostly your internet provider is downloading. They very, very high speed for that. They may give you a very slow upload speed, so you might have to wait a while. It could be, if it's a long video, it could be probably, say for a 40-minute video, I'm seeing about 25 minutes, a half hour on my system. Got high-speed cable, but again, the upload speed doesn't necessarily, is not that fast. Now, once it's uploaded, you're going to see this 0%. And you're going like, what? It's going to, and then you see a message that says, well, we have to process into the right format. Okay, this does not mean that you have to do anything. That means your cable provider is processing your film into the appropriate format. If you wait long enough, eventually you'll be able to, you'll see your video on your channel. Okay, but you're sitting there and it's still saying 0%. You're going, what can I do about this? How can I make this go faster? Open up another window. Go to YouTube. Again, go to YouTube Studio in that other window, and go edit your title to what you just made. Just make any change. Put one word in there and hit save. Okay. By doing that, for some reason, it gets the thing done, and then you can look at your video. Okay. So I am going to look over my notes here. Click, click. Okay. I might have, okay, that one step earlier, I'm not sure I said this one. Your on your studio, YouTube Studio, once you have hit create and then upload, if you're in full screen, you have to go to half screen so that you can grab the icon from your camera roll and slide it over. Okay. Once you've done that, you can go back to full screen, work on full screen in your YouTube Studio. Okay. And I think that's it. I may have saved you several hours of struggling with some of these fine points if you're a technophobe like me. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video. Also, put a little something in your mind here. Why am I making? Part of the reason I'm making this video is to be helpful. Okay, I like to be helpful, but I also am looking for people to make YouTube videos in their own language, like a 7-minute long video. Okay, and then in the comments, type a transcript of what you said. Nothing high tech here. You just 7-minute video of you saying something. A story you like, read from a book that you know is from like last century or early this century, the 19th century, I mean, early 19th century. It's already passed its copyright laws to where you can read the story, make a recording, you're not infringing anybody's copyright law, or make up your own story, okay? But I'd like a 7-minute video in your own language, one that I teach. I'll rattle those off. I specifically teach, well, right now, I'm teaching in only 7 languages at the moment. I'll expand that, but these 7 are English, Italian, Dutch, French, Spanish, German, I think, oh, and Brazilian Portuguese, okay? So if you speak one of those languages and you can make a 7-minute video for me, provide a transcript of what you said, I can turn around and get everybody to understand what you said. I mean, you know, an English speaker or an Italian speaker or a French speaker, I'll write it up from there. I'll do translations, and teach it in your language, okay? Or excuse me, not in your language. I'll teach it in the other 6 languages, okay? So so if you decide to do that, hey, let me know. I'll take your video, put it on my channel, and then I'll add videos to teach everyone from what you did, okay? I feel uncomfortable doing a lot of this for just any old video on YouTube, because if I put a lot of effort into it and then they decide to pull their video, well, I have no control over that. If you make the video for me and for the purpose of me teaching from it, you'd be pretty certain that you're not going to pull it. Why would you? I mean, I'm just using it to teach people. You're helping out. I'm going to assume that video is going to stay up on YouTube, okay? So that's it for today. Let's see here. I'll be doing a video later. I'm practicing my pronunciation. I'm actually practicing. I don't do that very much. I'm practicing my pronunciation for Brazilian Portuguese before I do a presentation. It's going to be repeating everything I said in English on video number 46. I'm simply going to repeat it all in Portuguese. But okay, I'm going to go back to my studying, so I'll make as few pronunciation mistakes as possible during that video. Bye for now.